Double up!
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. Coach, at this stage of the season, are teams' identities that well-defined?
Well, Kevin, they better be. If you don't have an identity at this point, I don't know how you're going to get one. Look, you're going to improve in whatever you do as the season goes on, hopefully. But your identity by now should be firmly established, what type of team you are and want to be. Teams that don't have that, they're in trouble.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. They've got Black, Nicholas Claxton out there with Marvin Bagley. And there's Klay Thompson, and it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward.
And this is Thompson's calling card, an exceptional shooter from downtown.
Thompson outside. There's a good screen. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. We're about 1 minute into the first. Thompson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Claxton a screen on Butler. Thompson for 3. And again, Denver with the triple.
No doubt this is Thompson's most lethal weapon, one of the greatest three-point shooters in the history of this game.
Now here's Turkoglu. Outside, Walker launches a 3. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Thompson against Butler. Back to Thompson. Over Butler. Thompson misses. For Indiana, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Thompson looking for an opening. No good from outside. Denver's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. A nice shot by Black.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Well, getting a good offensive player a high percentage look, there's nothing better than that.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Here to see the stats for Butler. Some last season stats for him, and amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And it's a pretty terrific feat to finish top 3 in field goal percentage. Just a testament to how hard he works to become the consummate pro. Now here's Thompson. His last outing, 16 points for him. The offensive rebound, Fernando. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Yeah, secures the ball off the glass. Does a nice job going right back up.
Here's Black. He's covered by Thompson. There's the pick. Butler against Thompson. Fires from deep. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. Thompson passes to Turkoglu. Here's Walker. And Thompson kicks to Walker. Here's Fernando. Defended by Bridges. And the basket by Turkoglu.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
For Denver, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And looking back, Coach, how great was it to see the Nuggets win their first title back in 2023?
One of the great NBA stories, Kevin. It was huge. It was a moment years in the making. That championship meant so much to the city of Denver and its fans.
Now here's Turkoglu. Butler in the corner. Pass to Thompson. Back to Butler. Walker is screen on Thompson. Three-pointer. Butler. Denver grabs the miss. This game against Indiana, the first time they've met this year.
And we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two terrific teams last year.
Yeah, they split their series last year. Both sides have loads of talent. It should be an entertaining meeting again.
Now Thompson. After the missed three from Klay Thompson. Butler kicks to Walker. Here's Thompson. Still without a basket. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Now here's Williams. Here's Claxton. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Now we'd like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers. Number one, the Pacers.
Yeah, I mean, the best in the league at forcing those miscues and then capitalizing at the other end. Their defense led to their offense.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Walker's checked in for Whitehead. And it's Thompson in for Butler. The Nuggets also changing it up. Madsen, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Mikal Bridges comes in for Bruce Brown. And it's Thompson in for Ty Jerome.
Well, that's good defense. Williams just beat them.
Pass to Bremer. 40 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Reeves against Williams.
Clearly a foul.
Pacers have had two chances at the line already, making them both.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Greg Ostertag, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And Reeves drops them both.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Thompson passes to Bridges. And Thompson kicks to Williams. Thompson looking for an opening. Shireman can't hit. Shoots from 12. Here's Reeves. Williams with the block. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Pacers lead by 2. Live. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. Charlie Villanueva out there with Walker. Then it's Thompson, and it's Reeves in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And here we go with Thompson, running it up the court. Here's Walker. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Walker's got 5 points so far.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Bridges sets the screen for Williams, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
And Indiana making a change here. Whitehead's checked in, and Denver with a change here too. Brown's checked in. Here's Thompson. That's tipped.
And Ostertag showing his intensity on defense. A big guy who takes pride in his shot blocking.
Inside, stolen by Reeves. Fast break. Here comes Indiana, and the dunk by Walker.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Thompson outside. And it's good off the back rim and in. 8 points for him. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Martin's checked in for Greg Ostertag. Thompson outside. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Thompson finds Brown. Williams with the ball. He's defended by Reeves. Outside for Martin. Thompson inside the line. Reeves with the rebound.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Thompson in the corner. Screen by Villanueva. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
Both teams will make substitutions. He hits the second from the line. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Shireman. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Bagley. Here's Shireman. Just 5 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. There's the triple. Fernando pulls it in. Fernando's got his 4th rebound in this one. Jeffries can't get it to go. The Nuggets trail by 7. Left side, Martin. To the inside. They get a hand on it. And that'll be Denver as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets retain possession.
And with the moment, let's check out some stats for Thompson. He had a strong showing last season. 3rd in three-point field goal percentage, and he was such a reliable option offensively, finishing in the top 10 in field goal percentage.
And seeing what he did last year, just blowing up the defensive schemes designed to keep him under control, man. As you said, second best scorer in the league. It was a beautiful thing to watch. It's to Villanueva. The 3. Bremer with the bucket. Bremer's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from three-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Three-pointer. Martin sinks the triple.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
We've got 1:55 left here in the second. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Thompson. Turkoglu outside. Indiana moving the ball around. Three-pointer, Butler. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they've just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Give a lot of credit to this coaching staff for preparing them for that kind of environment. They went in and just executed their game plan.
Turkoglu outside. Here's the three. Knocks down the three ball. Turkoglu's got his second basket of the night.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
Back to Black. Pass to Bridges. He's looking for Claxton and finds him. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And a season ago, only converting at about a 72% clip from the line.
And Claxton drops them both. 44 seconds left to play in the first half. Thompson outside. Pass to Turkoglu. Walker is screen on Bridges. And here's Turkoglu from the arc. And Indiana, another three.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You got to contest the shot better than that.
Here's Black. He's covered by Thompson. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Shot clock at 6. Here's Claxton. The shot will not fall. Takes a three. And so it's the Indiana Pacers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. I thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot drums. They're thinking about the shot.
Happy you could join us. First up, let's talk about the players of the week. Before we get into that, I want to know, back when you guys played, what was your favorite city to play in?
Well, Shaq played for every team in the league, so I'd like to ask him first, Ernest.
Well, everybody wanted me, Kenny. Don't be jealous. I say L.A. is way up there. You know, because you're always home. Especially during the 3P days. It was very, very hot there.
Yeah, you kind of set yourself up for that one, Jim.
I know.
And looking now at that first half, anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong for the Denver Nuggets.
Well, their problems start on the backboard, and it's not just a few unlucky bounces. It's an activity, Shaq.
Which is something you can fix if you want to, but I'm not seeing a lot of want to from them.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
So out there for the Nuggets right now, Black is out there with Klay Thompson. Then it's Bagley. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Back to Thompson. Now Claxton off target with the jump hook.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Thompson dishes to Turkoglu. Outside Butler. Beyond the arc. The shot misses.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Pass to Thompson. Fires for 3. Klay Thompson with that deep range.
With his strong shot mechanics, these long-range shots tend to look easy for Thompson.
Thompson with it. Bridges covering. And Walker kicks to Butler. Now, here's Thompson. Drives to the hoop. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. We've got some talented defensive big men in the league today, Coach. But in your opinion, who would you say is the best rim protector?
Well, Kevin, I would have said Rudy Gobert, because people didn't even want to go to the rim and challenge him.
Right.
Anthony Davis is great. But I'm telling you, the young guy, Victor Wembanyama, I think is the best we've got now.
Isn't he something else, Stan? We've never seen anything like him.
We never have, and I'm not sure we ever will again.
Wow.
That's up.
He doesn't get the second one. The Nuggets trail by 9. Here's Bridges. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Jimmy Butler.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
He hits one, then this is the second attempt from the free throw line. Black the pass to Thompson. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Another shot. The Pacers pull it in. Walker's got his 4th rebound in this one. Bridges against Turkoglu. A 3 ball. Offensive rebound, Pacers. Back to Thompson. Walker is screen on Bagley. Here's Thompson. And at last, they get one to fall. Thompson's got 6.
Yeah, they get one to fall. Now 1 for 4 to start the 3rd quarter.
Thompson outside over Butler. And with that shot, the Indiana leaders get back down to 8 points. They needed that one from Thompson.
Well, Thompson is having no trouble finding himself shots, and he'll just keep pouring them in as long as he can.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Just under 2.5 minutes into the 3rd quarter now. Thompson outside. The 3. Krills the 3-pointer. Thompson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Pacers.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Ahmed will blow right by you.
And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Pacers lead by 13.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Thompson left side over Butler. And he gets the kind bounce as that one drops in for him. He's got 17.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
Butler feeling it out a bit. They get the rebound. Fernando can't get it to go. The Nuggets trail by 11. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. With the CBA and new broadcasting deals both completed, league talk now turns to expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver says if you're a successful organization, I think it makes sense over time to continue to grow. There's no doubt that there are a lot of great cities we're interested in having in the NBA. Kevin?
So right, David, we could lay out 3, 4, 5 cities right now that would beg to have professional basketball. That free throw good from Thompson.
Well, Thompson is known for that shooting ability, but deserves more recognition for his defense. He's got the size, the lateral quickness, and most importantly, the desire defensively.
Here's Whitehead. Trains the three-pointer. Whitehead's got his first 3 points of the game.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And it's out of bounds. Well, they say it was last touched by Bagley. The Pacers making a switch here. Reeves is checked in. Robert Williams is checked in for the Nuggets. Cody Martin comes in for Klay Thompson. Indiana leading by 11. Here's Bremer. And he makes good on the layup. Bremer's got 5 points so far.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Shireman, good.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
Here's Bremer. He's got 5. It's to Villanueva. From past the arc. Trains it from beyond the arc. Whitehead's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Indiana. Now Claxton. And stolen by Butler. And here we go. It's Butler. Here's Bremer. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Pacers. On Monday, they head out on the road and face the Mavericks in Dallas. And then on Thursday, they'll be playing the Timberwolves in Minnesota.
And for their matchup with the Magic, that's going to be their 6th contest on the year. Fans will be curious to see how this team continues to form as the season goes on.
And the first one drops. And some changes here for the Pacers. Jared Jeffries, he's checked in for Whitehead. And Amen Thompson subbed in for Jimmy Butler. The Nuggets also changing it up. Ostertag comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Klay Thompson in for Bruce Brown. That one misses.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
Thompson, the bounce pass. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. These are the players who had the most success from deep last season. Klay Thompson, 3rd.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. Josh Childress, he's checked in for Indiana. he sinks the second. Pacers leading by 14. Thompson passes to Reeves. Got a piece of it. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Williams. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
20 seconds left in the third. And here is Villanueva. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Thompson. Outside, Martin. Thompson outside. Shoots over Childress. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Indiana enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. All around, it's hard to point to any one area where they haven't had the upper hand in this game. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Yeah, well, he looked like a pass-first point guard on this assist. Incredible instinct to feel the play develop and set up the score.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. Whitehead out there with Thompson. Then there's Jeffries. Then there's Charlie Villanueva. And it's Reeves in at the center, blocking down the middle. Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the two biggest would be this. I think, number one, anytime there was a lack of effort, not running back on defense, things like that, that I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
Anderson, he's checked in for Jared Jeffries. And Denver also making a switch. Madsen, he's checked in for Jock Landale. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
You know, he just plays with such tenacity on both ends. Williams is a rising talent who wants to prove he belongs.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers. They're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
Well, for Williams, the most important thing is remaining healthy, because when he does that, he's an impactful player.
Good on the second free throw. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Pacers leading by 14. Thompson outside. Lets it go from deep. Rebound that time, collected by Madsen. The Nuggets shooting in this game, 45%. Thompson, left side. Here's Jerome. He's covered by Thompson. Just 4 to shoot. The kick out to Williams. And here's Brown outside. Reeves with the rebound. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Thompson. Pass to Strickland. Screen by Villanueva. And it's Strickland missing. The Nuggets trail by 14. to the paint. Here's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Well, aside from his athleticism, what makes Williams such a great above-the-rim threat is his incredible 7'6" wingspan.
Reeves the pass to Villanueva. Thompson from long range. And it's Denver with the rebound.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Williams can't get it to go. Pacers leading by 12. Down low. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. So both teams making some changes here. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. I got a chance to hear what Michael Malone said to his team. Now, he was vocal in the huddle. He told his guys, don't quit on each other. We're still in this game, guys, but I need each one of you to up your energy level. Let's make a run now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, and we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Thompson outside. Three-pointer. And another miss by Denver.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Thompson. Out to the right wing. Turkoglu passes to Butler. Oh, Butler draining the three.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
It's stolen by Turkoglu. Goes up, rips down the breakaway slam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Here's Black. He's covered by Thompson. Bagley with a screen on Thompson. Block at 6. A nice shot by Black.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Pacers leading by 15. Thompson outside. Turkoglu setting the pick for Thompson. Pass to Butler. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
On the wing, Thompson. Back to Black. Outside, Bagley. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. I think we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you'd try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
And he makes the first, but misses the second.
And that's a situation where you must make them all to get back into the game.
And Thompson kicks to Walker. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
The Nuggets trail by 14. Thompson outside. Pass to Claxton. And here is Bridges. Off target from three-point range.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Indiana.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. Bagley against Walker. 5 on the clock. Pass to Claxton. Great touch on the 16-footer.
Oh, unselfish play from Bridges, continuing to grow as a leader with plays like that.
And Indiana can just let the clock run down here. Thompson with it. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm,
welcome to the NBA. One thing you love about these teams, Clark, they both do the dirty work on the glass.
Yeah, extra possessions will be at a premium tonight. No easy boards with all of these glass eaters running around, getting their hands dirty. Should make for a really interesting game to keep an eye on inside.
And a look at the starters for Charlotte. Smith out there with Darius Garland. And it's Fareed in at the center position. Iverson can't hit. To Parsons. Here's Stoudemire. Garland feeling it out a bit. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Knocks it down from distance.
When Garland finds a three-point shot, he takes it. Supremely confident in his abilities.
Thompson, a screen on Garland. Here's Iverson, guarded by Garland. Pass to Nene. That one goes. Count it. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Smith passes to Stoudemire. Smith against Payton. Garland for 3. Thompson pulls it in. Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does. You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Iverson passes to Payton. Bridges outside. Lets it go from deep. No good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Stoudemire. The fader. Nene grabs the board.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Thompson, that's good. And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He wants to review the game plan.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Squads that love to run. Last year's team leaders in fast break points. In third, the Hornets. New Orleans, fourth.
And last season, these teams really pushed the pace in transition. Once they had the ball, they looked to get up the floor quickly and capitalize.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Garland. And the layup falls. Garland's got 5 points.
Garland has clearly added some muscle over the years. He's looking more and more comfortable working through contact.
Outside Payton. Fires the three. Counted from distance.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Garland. 5 points in the game. Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, stolen by Payton. Pass to Iverson. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Now here's Garland. They set the pick. Back to Smith. Shoots from the line. Basket's good. Smith's got his second basket.
Boy, Stoudemire doing a nice job setting that screen. Very nice.
Here's Iverson. Last game for him, he picked up 13. Bridges, a screen on Garland. Pass to Bridges. Here's Payton. Here's the three. Fareed grabs the board.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Outside Garland. Here's Stoudemire. Here's Fareed. And he banks in the layup.
Attacking the glass like a rabid dog. Fareed takes pride in out hustling guys on the board.
Pass to Bridges. Here's Nene. Three-pointer. That shot off the mark. 1:25 left to play in the first. Bridges against Garland. Back to Smith. For three. The Pelicans pull it in. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Great work to clear some space around the rim and set himself up for that putback.
Yes, sir. That was a huge follow.
You can't be pretty, though, with those second chance opportunities. I mean, just put it in the basket.
And misses it off the right side of the rim. New Orleans has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start to the paint. Pass to Iverson. 6 to shoot. Here's Nene. Three-pointer, Bridges. Drops in the three.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Outside Garland. Pass to Stoudemire. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Charlotte shooting their first foul shots of the night. That free throw no good. Both teams deciding to change it up. Good on the second one. And so it's New Orleans with it. From deep three-point land. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. It's New Orleans up by 1. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for New Orleans?
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great, not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
On the floor for Charlotte. Jackson surveying the D to the inside. And the basket by Stoudemire.
Jackson has seen just about everything a defense can throw at you. Knew where to put the ball that time.
Pass to Iverson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And, you know, for being a smaller guard, Iverson is a master at finishing inside. Just remarkable.
Jackson, pass to Ellis. Back to Jackson. Down low. Here's Stoudemire. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Stoudemire's got 5 now.
Yeah, I like how confident Stoudemire is in the paint. I mean, really good at getting the position he wants inside.
Here's Iverson. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play. Wow, 8 lead changes in the first half. Unbelievable.
Yeah, both sides digging in for what looks like a war.
New Orleans shooting their first free throw tonight. All right, Clark, a decent chunk into the season now. At what point are you starting to feel the aches and pains?
Well, let me think about that. It all depends, BA, on your service time in the league. How many miles do you have on your wheels? For older guys, it only takes a few games. For the younger guys, they're on autopilot and they just go, go, go.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
And they earned a place in the top 5 for fast break points. The squad really knew how to make the most of the open court and punish their opponents in transition.
Their nightly goal? Make things uncomfortable for opposing offenses. That's how they racked up so many steals. Ceballos, the pass to Parsons. Jackson outside. To the middle. Picked it out of midair. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Pass to Ford. Here's Iverson. Lets the 3 fly. Hits the trifecta. And now it's a 5-point Pelican lead.
I don't think he's a point guard or a shooting guard. Iverson is a scoring guard. That's what he does. He can hurt you in a lot of different ways.
Here's Ellis. Still without a bucket. There's a screen. Nene grabs the board. Nene's got his 5th rebound in this one. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Five on the clock. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Three on the clock. Tries it from 19. Rebound by Stoudemire. Hornets trail by 5. Ceballos, the pass to Jackson. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
Great admiration for Stoudemire's athleticism. You got to be aware of it now, because he'll get to the air and throw it down in a hurry.
And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Thompson, he's checked in for the Pelicans. The Pelicans lead by 3. Pass to Iverson. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Boy, Iverson so stubborn and competitive offensively, forcing that shot through even while taking the foul.
This will be his second trip to the free throw line in this one. And Charlotte making a change here. Jackson is checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes.
You can really tell Iverson approaches the game with a single-minded focus. Can be intimidating trying to defend a guy with his level of skill and determination.
Now here's Jackson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Stoudemire, defended by Thompson. And there's a 3-second violation. Taking a look back at last season, the team leaders in rebounding. Number 1, Charlotte.
Last year, this was a team that owned the paint. They were so committed to rebounding. And that's a stat you love to lead the league in.
Some changes for New Orleans. Bridges comes in for Haslam, and Payton is subbed in for Ford. Smith, he's checked in for Charlotte. Garland comes in for Jackson. Iverson passes to Payton. Pass to Iverson. Lets a floater go. And rejected.
Hey, the terrific instincts and timing that Fareed has, coupled with his reach, that lets him block a lot of shots.
Now here's Garland. He's got 5. They grab their own miss. New Orleans leading by 6. Here's Iverson. Deflected. Smith with the rebound.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Outside Garland. Inside. Here's Stoudemire. Takes the 12-footer and hits it. Stoudemire's got 8 here in this quarter.
Yeah, you know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
Pass to Payton. And here's Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Iverson. And the ball out of play. The Hornets will have it. Hornets trail by 4. And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. A minute 22 left in the second period. Back to Garland. To the left side wing. Here's Stoudemire. 11 points for him last game against Golden State. And he missed there. 4 for 8 shooting now so far. Bridges outside. Pass to Iverson. Outside Payton. 5 to shoot. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Puts up a deep 3. And again, New Orleans no good.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch. It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Here's Iverson. 11 points in the game. It's deflected. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's New Orleans. They lead by 1. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
You know what I was just thinking about, fellas? The NBA has lots of bright lights, maybe too bright for some.
Speaking of bright, Ernie, can we wear sunglasses on?
And now looking at the Hornets, a very close game so far.
You know what? They push the action, but also play within themselves.
Appreciate you joining us.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Now here's Garland. They've got Miles Bridges, and it's Nene in at the power forward. That's the Pelicans 5. The 3, Smith. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Thompson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Bridges, right side. Thompson, a screen on Smith. Payton. Off target from outside. And it's Garland with the ball for Charlotte. It's a 1-point game. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game, and that'll launch a 4-game homestand for them. The shot by Stoudemire, no good. New Orleans is shooting right at 35%, not getting what they want out there. Back to Payton. Here's Iverson, guarded by Garland. 3-pointer, Bridges. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. And here's Garland. He's got 5. He got a piece of it. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And he gets the bucket. And the elite bigs today can score posting and facing up, Clark. Can all those options make it hard to decide which way to attack?
Well, I agree with you there, and I think it's a good problem to have, quite honestly, B.A. I mean, that's also, I think, where coaching and analytics comes into play, trying to keep track of what approach is going to work best for you.
First in rebounding, and they were top 3 in transition points. I love their commitment to the running game. It generated a lot of easy buckets.
And you brought up their rebounding. It was impossible to beat them on the boards. They were committed to that part of the game. Here's Stoudemire. That's short off the rim. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Now it's a 5-point Pelican lead.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Now Garland. Pass to Smith. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Smith's got 10 points in the game.
And this offense needed that one after 4 misses to start the half.
The 3. Shot's good by Iverson. And the Pelicans lead by 6.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
They set the pick to the right side. Outside Garland. To the inside. Stoudemire. Count it. Good. He's got 11.
And there is very little ego to Garland's game. He wants to get other guys looks and opportunities.
Here's Iverson, guarded by Garland. Outside Payton. Bridges, a screen on Smith. Here's Payton. And the Pelicans get another bucket right there.
Their defensive effort is certainly lacking since halftime. They need to wake up.
Garland with the ball. He's got 5. The 3, Smith. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Thompson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Iverson, guarded by Garland. Yep, that one goes. Iverson's got 7 points here in the quarter.
And their offense has been much tighter since halftime. The guys are starting to work together, moving the ball around, getting good shots.
Hey, I don't know if it was changing baskets or what, guys, but they clearly look a lot better offensively. Well, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Now here's Garland. Tight defense on him. And he lays in the alley-oop pass.
Stoudemire is such an explosive scorer at his position.
New Orleans leading by 6. And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here were the NBA's top dime droppers last year. 4th, Darius Garland.
Not a lot of guys had better vision on the floor than him. He was able to see passing lanes and ready shooters no one else could.
Here's Finley. He's scoreless. Faried grabs the board. Fareed's got 5 rebounds tonight. Garland against Payton. Garland, the pass to Ellis. Here's Ceballos. Here's Faried. Shot clock at 6. Garland up top, guarded by Payton. Garland, no good. The Pelicans lead by 6. A minute 22 left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Haslam. Pass to Finley. Fires the 3. And the Pelicans miss again.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Payton with a steal. Here's Finley. Back to Payton. Lays it up and banks it in. Payton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Payton really earning those two, battling successfully.
Wagner with a screen on Payton. Payton against Garland. And there's a pick. Just 5 on the clock. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Here's Faried. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in.
This is Faried's bread and butter now. He finishes inside because he stays within himself.
Outside Payton. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's New Orleans with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. More 2K action in just a moment. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hornets. They've got Mo Wagner, and it's Jackson in at the one. Here's Finley, drives to the hoop, and a strong finish with two hands.
He's not just a jump shooter now. Michael Finley will give it to you inside, too.
That's to Stoudemire. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pelicans.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
And so Jackson nails both of them.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Pass to Iverson. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
Defensive foul. Third personal foul. First team.
Hornets trail by 9. Now here's Jackson. Here's Stoudemire. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Iverson passes to Barnes. Here's Iverson. Banked it in off the glass. And it's an 11-point Pelican lead.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Here's Ellis. Barnes with the rebound. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Here's Iverson, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
Baiting defenders into fouls. AI so good at drawing fouls and getting to the strike.
More and more we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
He buries it from three.
This is a center that wants to take jump shots. Amari has major skill for a man of his size.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And again, New Orleans, no good.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Wagner with a screen. Here's Jackson. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And that one misses.
The experience Jackson provides this team is invaluable, really. I mean, he's somebody the younger teammates look up to and lean on for guidance.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Bridges. He puts up a three. Sinks it from distance. Bridges has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, you can see the work being put in on that particular shot for Bridges, and his confidence as a result is continuing to grow.
Jackson against Payton. Fader on the way. The shot by Stoudemire, no good.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Payton passes to Iverson. Back to Payton. The three. And again, it's New Orleans with a three.
Hey, whatever coach told him during the break is beginning to pay off.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And Charlotte making a change here. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. He asked his team to take in the moment, saying, "This is what it's all about, guys. This is why we work so hard and why we love this game. Embrace it." Back to you guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. The shot by Fareed, no good. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Here's Iverson, guarded by Garland. Fareed grabs the board. Fareed's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Garland. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now here's Payton. Here's Iverson. Thompson, a screen on Garland. 4-3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter of this one. To the paint. Here's Stoudemire. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 4 assists now tonight.
And we've come to expect this kind of vision out of Garland.
Now here's Payton. Pass to Nene. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one misses.
Muscle Nene brings on both ends. Man, he knows how to use it, too. A guy you don't want to fool around with at all.
And the second free throw is good. Hornets trail by 13. To the middle. Here's Stoudemire. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Stoudemire's got 7 now in this quarter. New Orleans has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Pelicans.
They look to run anytime they could.
They set the tone with their pace. Their transition game was excellent.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. First free throw is good. He's off on the second. And it's Garland with the ball for Charlotte. Down by 12. Throws it up high. It's stolen. Here's Bridges. Yep, that one goes.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Now here's Garland. Pass to Stoudemire. Shoots over Bridges. The Pelicans pull it in. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Iverson. And so New Orleans takes this one by a large margin. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home. And I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As we leave, we present our player of the game.
This turkey